Hello and welcome to Weekly Restaurant Newsletter. Very quickly, I'm going to explain how the service works, show why myself, Chef Jeff, is qualified to write the newsletter, demonstrate why a completely done-for-you weekly newsletter can increase your profits, go over the different parts of the newsletter, show you an opportunity to receive the newsletter for free. We all like free. Explain the no questions asked, money back guarantee, and of course, give you an opportunity to get started today. When the question of where to eat arises, you need to have your restaurant at the top of the customer's mind. With all the different choices and constantly being bombarded by advertisements, it's important when your guests are deciding where to eat, they think of you. What we do is once a week, we email to your customers a completely done-for-you restaurant e-newsletter. This contains all your information, logo, addresses, phone number, branding. It's short and to the point, and it's CAN-SPAM compliant. That's the government's regulations for emails. You supply us email addresses. We create all the content, format the newsletter, and email the newsletter from our servers. You can send to unlimited customer email addresses as long as they have requested information from you. You also have the option to email us weekly information related to your restaurant that you want included, such as special events, contests, employee news. You can cancel anytime. There's no contract, and we do all this for only $15 a week. This is what the newsletter looks like. You can see the different photos. They're all short little paragraphs that are engaging and fun to read. So the sections include, let's start with a smile. Research shows that if your customers are smiling when they read the newsletter, they'll be more likely to open the newsletter the next time it comes. Thanks for being part of the family is where we insert the information you email us about your upcoming events and specials and whatnot. If you don't want to email that to us, then we go ahead and just put restaurant content in there. Fun food facts, wacky food ideas, recipes around the web, good to eat and good for you. So it's a variety of things. Your customers can choose which ones they want to read, don't want to read, but we try and make it simple, relevant, fun, and certainly engaging. So if you're sending us information about what's happening in your restaurant next week, your guests are reading that, and then they look forward to eating with you. What qualifies me, Chef Jeff, to write a newsletter to your customers? I went to the Culinary Institute of America, probably the best cooking school in the world. Graduated from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, hotel restaurant management, also among the best. I was a corporate executive chef for a chain of restaurants in California. I've owned 5 restaurants and a catering company. But that's enough about me. Let's talk about using the weekly restaurant newsletter will increase your profits and possibly add a few more hours a week doing what you want. The idea of a newsletter in 2 sentences. If you know 2 people, one person who rarely talks to you, while another person takes the effort to constantly engage you in conversation. Whose friendship would you value more? And that's the idea of a newsletter, to engage your guests in conversation and get them feeling good about you. But let's talk about more money in your pockets. Well, it keeps your restaurant top of your customer's mind. When they are ready to buy, your restaurant will come to mind. It builds your brand's trust, likability, and familiarity. Loyal customers are your best source of referrals. Increased customer visits equals higher profits. Plain and simple. Every newsletter is designed to engage your guests. It positions yourself as an authority. People want to eat where they think the people there are experts. And it creates high returns on your investment for pennies on the dollar. Just think how many more meals you'll be able to sell for just $15 a week. This is what it's going to look like in the inbox of your customers. And let's see if I can get this to draw. Here we go. So it'll always say weekly restaurant updates. So your guests always know who it's coming from, and they won't be guessing, so they'll become familiar with it. And then we have your name here once and your name here twice. So what happens here is, should they not open it because they're busy and put it in a folder, they'll at least have seen your name twice just by getting it in their inbox. Now, this is what the top of the newsletter will look like. Here's your name again. This talks about how they got on the list. Here's an unsubscribe button right away, so we're CAN-SPAM compliant. And then here's a view browser button. And that means if they can't see images and stuff in their emails, then they can go on the web and view it there and see it. We come down here, name again, and then all your contact information right off the bat, and we can put in here whatever you'd like. Phone numbers, web addresses, email address if you want. It's totally up to you. Now we're at the bottom. Again, your name, and then any information you want to put in this area here. It's totally up to you. On the right side, we can become a fan of Facebook. If you have a Facebook page, we can hook it up. If you have a Twitter account, we can hook it up. Forward to a friend is great for going viral. And if your customers like to read things in RSS feeder, we can add the feed also. We have a 100% risk-free guarantee. If you're not 100% on fire and totally jazzed, if even the slightest bit underwhelmed, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked. You just email us and we give you your first month's payment right back. This is supposed to be helping you, value to you. If you don't think it has value, I don't want to be charging you for it. Okay, we also include an ebook, 21 Ideas to Jumpstart Your Email Collection Success. Now, it's great to have a newsletter, but if you have no emails to send it to, it doesn't work very well. So this is 21 different ideas. A lot of them you already know, but it's great to be reminded of them. And also, the book works great. You can give it to one of your employees, possibly a server, and they can go through the book and build a program for you to start collecting email addresses. You know, of course, the more email addresses you have, the better the newsletter will do. Now, we talked about getting a free subscription. Would you like a free subscription? The way this works is once a month we send a food-related product offering to our clients' customers. You have the option to join the mailing if you want, or if you don't feel comfortable offering products to your guests, you don't have to do it. But, you know, instead of offering food, you're just offering a product here. And the amount you receive varies from month to month and is certainly not a guarantee, but it also is the possibility of getting your subscription for free. So a possible outcome might be you have 400 customers on your list. You know, we're hoping to get up into the thousands, but let's just say 400. We're selling a set of knives that yields you a $20 sale. 1% of your customers purchase the knives. So that's 4 customers at $20 equals $80. You got your service for free plus $20 in your pocket. And remember, this is all hands-free to you. You don't have anything to do with it. The orders all go through something like Amazon or something, and they ship it. All you have to do is allow us to email to your customers. I want to thank you for listening to my presentation. On the page below the video, you will find much more details on how the service works. If you see the value of how communicating with your customers on a weekly basis will increase your bottom line, go ahead and click the button below the video now. It will take you to a secure payment page. You will then be taken to an information page that will collect all your restaurant information. With our 100% money-back guarantee, you have no risk, only the opportunity to increase your bottom line. If you still have questions, you can email me at the address below the video, jeff@restaurantnewsletter.org. With nothing to lose, go ahead, click the button below the video and start building a relationship with your customers as early as next week. I hate to end the video with a cliche, but it is so true. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. It's time to do something different. Go ahead, give the newsletter a try. Click the button below now.